What are you looking at, butthead?
Alright, so I'm way behind on some of my movie reviews again. Try to catch up here with some of them. I saw this movie Focus quite a while ago, about a week before it even came out last month. So I didn't have super high hopes about this movie, but it looked okay. I thought it looked kind of interesting with Will Smith and Margot Robbie. Hadn't seen a really good Will Smith movie in a while. Thought maybe he'd come back with this and be okay. But it's a pretty basic plot. Will Smith plays a guy named Nicky, and he's a con man. He's a really good thief, kind of like a pickpocket, and all types of different scams that he runs on people. And early on, he meets Jess, played by Margot Robbie, who you probably know from The Wolf of Wall Street. She made her big name in that, opposite of Leonardo DiCaprio. He meets her, and she's trying to do some cons of her own with her boyfriend or some guy, and not doing very well. And she realizes that Nicky is really good, and so she wants to be mentored by him and wants him to teach her all of his moves and stuff like that. So that's how their relationship starts, and eventually they get romantically involved. And during that time, they're planning a big job in New Orleans with the Super Bowl going on. So Nicky has like a really large group of people that he works with, and they're all in New Orleans, stealing from tourists and everybody at the Super Bowl and stuff like that. And then after that, things kind of go south for the couple. Nicky gets rid of Jess in kind of a cold-hearted fashion. And then the movie skips after that, skips forward a couple months at least, like 6 months or so, I think. And a new couple people are introduced, including Garriga, who's played by Rodrigo Santoro. He is like a Formula One owns like a race team. And then his right-hand man, Owens, played by Gerald McRaney. And so they're wanting to get some sort of inside product from another racing team to give them an edge in racing. It's supposed to do some sort of algorithm or something that can be used on the engines to get better lap times. And anyways, Nicky is hired to kind of give false information out to the other crews and stuff like that. But while he's there, meeting with Garriga, he notices that Jess is with him, and she says that she's out of the con business and whatever, and has just been dating Garriga for a while and stuff like that. So that kind of reignites his passion for her, and they try to get back together, and that leads to the rest of what happens in the movie. And it is like a heist movie, a crime movie, and there's a lot of twists and turns, so I don't want to get into all of them. But unfortunately, the movie's just not really that good. So I mean, I could explain it all, but I don't really care to. It's mediocre at best. It's nothing spectacular. There's dozens of other crime movies, heist movies that are way better. So this is not one that I'd seek out. Definitely don't see it in theaters. It's not worth the money. If you're like a really big Will Smith fan, maybe just wait for it to come out on DVD or something a little bit later. But I was pretty bored with it. Didn't think it was very good. I'm only giving it a 2 out of 5. So yeah, there's not really many thrills or anything like that. Didn't recognize the names of the writers and directors. It's a pair of guys, Glenn Ficarra and John Requa. I didn't recognize their names, but they have worked on some notable movies. They directed Crazy Stupid Love the other year, a year or two ago. And that movie's actually really good. I like that movie. It's pretty funny. They directed that, and also a movie called I Love You, Philip Morris, which stars Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor. Never saw it. Heard it's a decent movie though. And so, anyways, those are the directors and writers. But yeah, didn't really thrill me or anything like that, so I'm not sure if I'll check out anything they do next. So yeah, I want to keep this one a little bit short because I don't recommend the movie. I would not see Focus if I was you.